Hey, it's Janique. This is a 10 minutes movement class for your spine. This month is all about the spine. So for this video, we'll be focusing on the upper back, which is all about the cervical and thoracic vertebrae. So for this video, you will need 2 cushions, TheraBands, or a yoga strap. So let's get started. So make yourself comfortable on your back. Knees are bent, feet hip distance apart, palms down on the floor, feet are parallel and not turn out. So we'll begin with the breath, because without breathing, there isn't any elongation for the spine. Inhale through your nose, in all directions as if you are inflating a balloon. And as you exhale, contract the muscles that surround your lower back. Once again, inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth, squeezing the abdominal wall without moving your pelvis. Once again, inhale through your nose. It usually helps to visualize an image that reminds you of elasticity. For me, usually it's a spring. It can be a TheraBand, rubber band, elastic. Anything that makes you feel like your spine is stretching. Inhale through your nose, hold that image in your head. Exhale out through your mouth without moving your pelvis. Squeeze all the muscle that surrounds your lower back. One last breath, inhale through your nose. I also want to point out that you can place a cushion under your head as you lay down. Exhale out through your mouth. Let's begin with moving the upper back. So as you inhale, press your chin down through your throat. Start lifting your upper back off the mat and begin your exhalation. Same principle, contracting the muscle that surrounds your lower back. Inhale, lower each vertebrae as little beads on the mat away from each other until your head arrives on the mat. Once again, inhale through your nose. Press your chin down to your throat, raise your shoulders, and exhale. So it's not how far you can go, it's how you can use all the muscle that surrounds your vertebrae. While you do the third one, I'm going to point out some important things that you should be aware of. Number 1 is try not to concave your shoulders, because you want to keep the focus around your spine. And the next one, number 2, is not to thrust your chin forward, hands chin to throat. Keep your eyes looking down at your stomach. And slowly elongate like a wheel or little beads coming down off the mat. The spine supports the weight of the body the same way a mast supports its sail. So it needs to be strong. And every time we do the image or we focus on making the spine do it versus the shoulders or the tucking of the pelvis, we're actually waking up those muscles that surrounds your vertebrae. Of course, there are other muscles that comes in play, but we need to also focus on those little muscles. They are also called the back part of the core. So it's important that we pay attention as we do these movements that it's actually done properly through the vertebrae, not through concaving the shoulders, tucking the pelvis, or thrusting the chin forward. Let's do one more time to keep it in our head. Take a deep breath. Inhale down. Keep your chin pressed to your throat, so you focus on laying your vertebrae down until your head touches the mat. If you need to move your neck side by side, even though we're focusing on just moving the vertebrae, Pilates is all the time full movement. You can also rock your pelvis forward and back, and also take your knees to your chest and rock your spine side by side. So it's important to decompress your spine all the time. So when you practice Pilates, eventually your spine becomes naturally decompressed, meaning when you reach out for something, these muscles are strong that they all go with you. You don't just stay still and you reach your shoulders out of your socket. Your whole body is always moving. All right, so let's move on to the extension exercise. So this is where you need your 2 cushions. Now, you may need only one if your cushion is quite thick. Mine is quite thin, so I need 2. So also it's important to understand how would you make a difference between using 1 and 2. So place it closer to you and then lay down on it so that your head is not on the cushion, it's off the cushion. And another important point is if you're laying down and your ribs are popping up like that, that means you're actually defeating the point of moving the spine again or supporting the spine. So if that is the case, then remove 1 cushion. You should be able to lay down into the cushion because as you breathe in, it's actually supporting you. So open your arms by your side. You can stretch your legs if you want to, or keep your knees bent. Take a deep breath in through your nose, same like as we started this movement class. Exhale out through your mouth. So our spine do not do this movement on its own. We actually have to get it into this position so it reverses what we do every day, which is flexion. So when you actually do the extension, you're balancing the 2 movements that your spine naturally is supposed to do. But we only do either stand up straight or flex forward and never really extend. 1 more breath. Now you may stay longer if you feel like it. It's kind of nice actually. I have another video which is all about opening the chest. This one is all about moving into this extension exercise. So stretch your legs, grab your TheraBand. You can fold it in 2 so it doesn't hang on your face. And you won't need too much resistance. Usually when you grab something is to make sure you feel the connection of the arms coming inside the shoulder into the back muscle. So as you inhale this time, you're going to keep the inhalation to help you come up. And as you exhale, as usual, contract your abdominal. You inhale, you try again not to concave your shoulders. You try to intentionally move the lower spine. Place your upper back on your cushion and then release your head last. Once again, inhale. Pick the head inside the frame of your arms and pick your whole abdominal wall to help you go forward. And then exhale. As you inhale, keep your shoulders into your back. Move your lower back. Keep looking down. And slowly lay your upper back onto the cushion and your head at the back. So now this is one more important point. If you're taking your arms here, again, flaring your ribs out, make your range smaller. The point is to stay connected with the body. You can do this eventually. Inhale through your nose. Try to lift everything, head, shoulders off the mat. So you see my head stay between the frame of my arms. Exhale. Inhale. Start moving your spine, lower back first. Glide your shoulder blades down your back as if it's ice cream melting on your back, or water. If your ice cream makes you feel like you need to eat it, so then stick to water sliding down your back. Once again, inhale. Shoulders remain into your back so that you can actually lift your belly and your lower spine. Inhale, roll back. So there is where the water is. The shoulder blades become that water gliding onto your back. Don't know about you, I'm starting to feel the effect of my upper back. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Good. Again, you can do some more if you feel like it. Once you're done, you're going to roll off the side, get rid of your cushions, and lay down on your back, ready to begin your Pilates practice. So now you can do this longer if you want to, but 10 minutes is enough to open your vertebrae so that when you start your Pilates practice, those muscles are actually working. Okay? If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any question concerning these movements or anything that has to do with your spine, please leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.